Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel once again. Today I'm going to show you how I made this 2-braid t-shirt yarn necklace. And all you need to know is you need to know how to do a slip stitch and how to chain. So I'll show you how I did it. Okay, so let's start. I'm going to use white, green, gray. I'm using a scissors and I'm using this size, I think it's 8mm hollow beads and a size 6 hook. So I'm going to start now. Okay, so I'm going to start with the white. I'm going to leave a little bit of the yarn like this. Then I'm going to do a slip knot. Please check my other videos if you're a beginner and you, okay, let me just do it. I take my yarn, wrap it so that it forms an X, and the other side forms 2 parallel lines. Grab my hook like a knife, grab this one like that, and that's a slip knot. Okay, so then I'm going to chain, and to chain I'm going to move my hook forwards, go up a little bit to grab yarn, turn my hook to face down and move backwards, and that is called chaining. I'm going to glue it again, hold my hook like a knife, go forwards, grab some yarn, turn my hook to face down and move backwards. And the whole time my yarn is hanging on this finger and I'm holding it in place with this other finger. Then I'm holding the thing that I'm crocheting with this finger and this finger like this. Do it one more time. Go forwards, up a little, turn your hook to face downwards and move backwards through that loop, and that is chaining. And I'm going to chain 45. So I've done 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to do the rest off camera. Okay, so I've done my 45 chains, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip this first one, and into my second stitch or loop I'm going to insert my hook in there, grab some yarn, pass it through like that, and have 2 loops. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this loop into this loop, so just like this, and that is called a slip stitch. I'm going to do it again into the next stitch, insert my hook there, grab some yarn, pull it through, and I have 2 loops, and I'm going to put this loop into this loop, so just like this, and that is what we call slip stitching. So I'm going to slip stitch all the stitches and come back. Okay, so I have slip stitched all the way to the end and I've reached my end. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert my hook just in there, grab some yarn, pass it through both loops. Right, now I'm going to do slip stitches on top here. So I'm going to insert my hook in there in the first stitch, grab some yarn. Now I have 2 loops, then put this loop into the slip. I'm going to slip stitch again, right, and I'm going to go into the next stitch, grab some yarn. I have 2 loops. I'm going to slip stitch. I'm simply going in between here. That's where I'm going, and I insert my hook there. So I'm going to slip stitch again on top all the way, and I'll come back. Okay, so I've reached the end of my line. I'm going to chain 1, so I'm going to grab some yarn, pull it through that loop, and now I'm going to cut, and I'm simply going to pull just like that. So I'm done with my white. Okay, so I'm moving on to the next color now. Sorry. Okay, so my next color is gray. So I'm going to insert my hook into both these loops. Come on. Okay, into both these loops. I'm going to grab some yarn and pass it through. Then I'm going to take the longer part and just chain 1. After that, I'm going to go into this. You see there are 2 loops here. I'm going to go into the back one, the one that's at the back, insert my hook there. Then I'm have 2 loops again. I'm going to put this one into this one, and I'm going to slip stitch again in the back loop. Okay, into this loop, set my hook there, grab some yarn, pull it through, and I have 2 loops, and I'm going to put this loop into this loop like that. So I'm going to continue slip stitching until I finish the whole row. So let me do that and come back. Okay, so I've reached the end of my line. I'm going to chain 1. Then I'm going to cut my yarn, the gray one. Before, I didn't mention that when you attach your new yarn, the gray one, just make sure that the yarn that's left is a little bit long. Okay, so okay, just gonna put it in there and pull. Okay, just like that. So I'm done with the gray. Moving on to the next color now. So my next color is green. Again, when I attach it, I'm going to leave a little bit of yarn long so that you know. So I'm going to go just trying to go into there. Okay, so then I'm going to grab the yarn, like this, and I'm going to chain 1 just to secure it. Then after that, I'm going to chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. After that, I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 into the 3rd loop. I'm going to grab some yarn. I have 2 loops. I'm going to grab yarn again and pass through both loops like this, forming a single crochet. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 and count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I will grab some yarn. Yes, I've chained 4. Then I'm going to count 1, 2, 3 into the 3rd stitch, the back loop, set my hook, grab some yarn, and I have 2 loops, and I'm going to grab some yarn again, and I'm going to pass the yarn through both loops, and that's a single crochet. Okay, so I'm going to chain 4 again, 3, 4, and count 3, 1, 2, 3 into the 3rd back loop. There I'm going to do a single crochet, grab my yarn, 2 loops, pass the yarn through both loops. So I'm going to continue doing that until I get to the end, then I come back. Okay, I'm almost at the end. You're going to notice that I'm left with 2 stitches after I do my single crochet. I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, then I'm going to go into my the last stitch. I'm going to go into the last stitch right there, and I'm going to do a last single crochet. Then I chain 1. after chaining, I'm going to cut. Okay, then I pull. So at this point our necklace is almost finished. Now we're going to insert the beads. Okay, so if you look at our necklace, it has two braids, this main one and the one in gray. Then we've got our little like florets like that. So now what I'm going to do, I'm using just these 8 hollow beads, 8mm hollow beads. So what I'm going to do, I'm using a hook that I think this is size 4. How do I go about this? Hold on. Just insert it into my hook. Just like that. And I'm going to insert my hook in there, grab this yarn and pull it through. Pull it through. Put my hook in there. My hook in there, grab this one, pull it through. Oh, sorry. Grab this one, pull it through. Okay, I'm gonna do the same for the other side, like this. I'm gonna put the bead the same on the other side and come back. Okay, so after I insert the bead, I'm going to do a simple knot. Like this. Hold it tight to that bead. You need to do the same simple knot on this side also. Just like that. Now I'm going to cut my yarns to the same size. Right, now I'm going to do a simple knot here also. And I'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so now I've done the simple knots at the ends. I'm just going to tidy it up. Okay, I'll tidy it up this side also. Just like that. And you can just shape it a little bit. Okay, and you can tie it. You can do a little bow. Sorry. Do a little bow. It's done. You've got your gorgeous t-shirt yarn necklace, and you can use different colors. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel if you like what I do. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, bye. See you next time.